Bismillah, dear student, Assalamu alaikum. Let us revise the translation which we have done today. The life of Iqbal's youth is dynamic and not confined to limited material achievement and enjoyment of it. اقبال کے نوجوان کی زندگی میں تلاطم ہوتا ہے اور وہ مادی کامیابی کے حصول اور اسی سے لطف اندوز ہونے تک محدود نہیں ہوتا. He enjoys the creative journey of explanation, discovery, invention and innovation. وہ نئی راہوں کی تلاش، دریافت، ایجادات اور جدت کے تخلیقی سفر سے لطف اندوز ہوتا ہے. The youth of Iqbal is sincere and he soars from his discovered star to new nova of brilliance and inspiration. اقبال کا نوجوان روشن ضمیر ہوتا ہے اور وہ اپنے دریافت کردہ جہاں سے آگے ذہانت اور ولولے کے نئے اجالوں کی طرف بلندی پر پرواز کرتا ہے. These are the views of Iqbal about the youth of the nation. یہ ہیں اقبال کے نوجوانوں سے متعلق اقبال کے خیالات. اقبال wants to set high benchmark for the new generation. اقبال نئی نسل کے لیے اونچے معیار قائم کرنا چاہتے ہیں. He wants to inculcate in them the spirit of innovation and discovery because youth are to lead and take the nation to the height of self-sufficiency and independence. وہ ان میں جدت اور دریافت کا جذبہ پیدا کرنا چاہتے ہیں کیونکہ نوجوانوں نے قوم کی قیادت کرنی ہے اور خود انحصاری اور خود مختاری کی بلندیوں تک لے کر جانا ہے. The youth of Iqbal is not a thinking Hamlet but a man of action, mild in speech but enthusiastic in action. Whether he is in the battlefield or in the company of friends, he is pure in head and heart. اقبال کا نوجوان خیالات میں مگن رہنے والا انسان نہیں ہوتا بلکہ ایک باعمل انسان ہوتا ہے. گفتار میں نرم لیکن عمل میں پرجوش ہوتا ہے. خواہ وہ میدان جنگ میں ہو یا دوستوں کی محفل میں، دونوں صورتوں میں اس کے دل و دماغ میں پاکیزگی ہوتی ہے. نرم دم گفتگو، گرم دم جستجو، رزم ہو یا بزم ہو، پاک دل و پاک باز. It can be concluded that the youth was the main focus of اقبال. یہ نتیجہ اخذ کیا جا سکتا ہے کہ اقبال کی سوچ کا محور نوجوان تھا. He declares youth a symbol of hope and future of the nation. آپ نوجوان کو قوم کے لیے امید اور اس کے مستقبل کی علامت قرار دیتے ہیں. If young generation is ready to contribute to the progress and prosperity of the Ummah, the day is not far off when the whole Muslim community will rise as mighty power which no nation of the world will be able to subdue. اگر نوجوان نسل امت کی ترقی و خوشحالی کے لیے اپنا کردار ادا کرنے پر تیار ہو جائے تو وہ دن دور نہیں جو ساری مسلمان قوم ایک ایسی زبردست طاقت بن کر ابھرے گی جسے دنیا کی کوئی قوم شکست نہ دے سکے گی. So dear student, this was about the complete translation of the unit number 2. Now let us come to the exercise. Exercise B on page number 17. Choose the correct answer for the following. His sublime poetry and philosophy inspired millions of Muslims. The opposite of word sublime in this sentence means. The opposite of the word sublime in this sentence means irrational. Number 2, whether he is in the battlefield or in the company of the friend, he is pure in head and heart. In this sentence, he refers to the youth. Number 3, know thyself and success shall be thine means that your desire to know who you are and what you want is the real success in life. Number 4, the youth of Iqbal is not a thinking Hamlet but a man of action. In this sentence, Hamlet symbolizes a person who is taking too much time in making decision. Now come on page number 18, prefix and suffix. A prefix is a set of letters that is added to the beginning of the word to change its meaning. For example, happy, unhappy, agree, disagree, understand, misunderstand, correct, incorrect. A suffix is a set of letters that is added to the end of a word to change its meaning. For example, able, able to be. Example is terrible. ful, full of, beautiful. less, not having, toothless. dom, place or state of being, freedom. a person who does, worker. ment, action or process, payment. ness, state of being, happiness. Page number 19, exercise A. Complete the sentence by writing the correct prefix in the blank space. You can use a dictionary to help you. Number 1, I just can't believe it. The story is unbelievable. Number 2, no, that answer is incorrect. It is wrong. Number 3, let's look at this information again. We should review it before the test. Number 4, I saw Alina just a moment ago, but now I can't find her. She just disappeared. Number 5, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you correctly. I misunderstood you. Exercise B, complete the words by using the suffixes from the list. Number 1, Fazila can't stay still. She always wants to move. She is restless. Number 2, Rashida is very intelligent. She is adorable. Number 3, Malia can't remember anything. She is very forgetful. Number 4, I appreciate your great attitude. I am really thankful. Number 5, the best thing about her is her kindness. Now, grammar part on page number 21. Choose the appropriate options to complete the sentences. We all told the boss that we wanted to have our salaries paid in advance, but he just ignored us. Number 2, when the man asked me how I had got his address, I told him that I was given it by a relative of his. Number 3, although no one in the room seemed to follow anything said by the speaker, he never intended to simplify his language. Number 4, I hope you will enjoy yourself at the reunion party this weekend because I won't be able to be there myself. Number 5, we decided to do all the cooking by ourselves instead of hiring a catering company for the party. Exercise B, fill in the blanks with who, that, which, when, where, whose, why. There may be more than one correct answer. Number 1, the shop where I go to is closed. Number 2, your shop, which will probably be shut down next year, is really old. Number 3, I have met most of the people who are eager to take part in the competition. Number 4, do you know the reason why our offer was rejected? Number 5, do you remember the town where you were born in? Now, exercise number C. Put the following indefinite pronoun into the correct blanks. Number 1, can't you hear that someone is knocking at the door? Number 2, I was wondering if you would like something to drink. Number 3, the family members have been badly injured in the accident. Is there anyone to help them? Number 4, Seema had just checked the internet, however, she couldn't find the article anywhere. Number 5, unfortunately, this plant is already dead and there is nothing we can do it about. So, dear student, till here we have done our exercise, and the next part was the application format, which you have to do in your neat copies after doing the course contents, handwriting or whatever you have been instructed by Sir Ahmad in the copy, and after that you have to write the application pattern. The principal, comma, ABC school, comma, Peshawar, full stop, subject, madam, comma, most respectfully it is stated that dash 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 dash. thanking you, comma, yours obediently, comma, XYZ, full stop, and date. And then the final assignment, your homework, you also have to do it in your neat copies. Homework: write an application to the principal for sick leave. So dear student, this is all we did in our today's lesson, and inshallah we will continue it in our next lesson. Thank you so much. Khuda Hafiz.